Well, in other news now, a Russian and a US warship almost collided in the East China Sea, sparking a blame game between Moscow and Washington. Both US and Russia hold each other responsible for the incident. Now on your screen is the footage of the near collision. The US warship USS Chancellor Will and Russian destroyer Admiral Vinogradov can be seen actually within close range of each other. There you can see those visuals on your screen about how close these two vessels are of each other. In fact, the Chancellor Will belong to the 7th Fleet of the U.S. Navy, which is stationed in Japan. Now, both the sides have put out their versions of the incident. The U.S. 7th Fleet said, and I quote here, "We consider Russia's actions during this interaction as unsafe and unprofessional and not in accordance with the international regulations for preventing, collisions at sea." Now, the rules of the road and the international recognized maritime customs, in fact, these are the rules that they say have been violated. Now, accusing the U.S. warship of dangerous maneuvers, the Russian military said, and I quote here again, "The U.S. cruiser suddenly changed direction and crossed the path of Admiral Vinogradov just 50 meters away." The Russian army said that it had to make a quick maneuver to avoid collision, in fact, colliding with each other. Now, ahead of the Pride Month starting today, a lesbian couple was attacked in London. Two women were subjected to a homophobic attack while travelling on a bus. The two were left in blood after they refused to kiss. As per one of the victims, a group of young men harassed them by asking them to kiss while making sexual gestures. While the two ignored, the youngsters attacked them and started punching both the women. Both women were left with bleeding noses. The men also stole a phone and a bag from them before fleeing. 4 male teenagers were aged between 15 and 18. These teenagers have been arrested by the police. Both women were taken to the hospital for treatment and have been declared, in fact, discharged from the hospital now. Prime Minister Theresa May expressed solidarity with the couple and described them as quote-unquote sickening attacks. The leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn, tweeted, and I quote here, "Absolutely shocking. We must not and will not accept this homophobic and misogynist violence in our society. Solidarity to Melania and Chris and to all in the LGBT community for everything that they endure, for simply being who they are." Unquote.